guys, Tennikov here. Welcome back to some more Banished on Kennelwood, the harsh mountains map. It is currently winter, but we have hit our food limit. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and increase that to 15,000 just to give us room to grow, because we're looking quite good there. No patient. I'm actually not sure how the hospital works, but we've got one of every building, so as far as I know, we are pretty much just waiting for probably the 43rd year or so. I'm going to go ahead and kick it up to max speed just to hurry that along. Let's see, we are at 50 coats. We've got some wool left over. We've got lots of wool kicking around. I might as well up the warm coats in here by another 50 just to give us more trading power and to make sure that our tailor has something to do. Alcohol is a big priority now. Happiness is actually dropped, which is a little surprising. Not really sure why, but I mean, really, we're not too worried about anything, I don't think. We've got 7 kids, which is not a lot, but hopefully that's enough to keep it steady. Oh, we've actually got homeless people right now. I wonder what happened there. It's possible that they just expand to the point where they can't fit anymore. We actually do have some people in the boarding house. And you know, now that we are farming over here as well, maybe we'll go ahead and start building a couple houses just to, I mean, if I can avoid it, why would I have homeless people? So let's put 3 houses down there. That should be enough for at least most of the farmers as of now. They will be out of range of the market, but actually let me pin that. If we're going to expand any further, it will probably be quite wise to go ahead and build another market right here. It's still them out of range. Hopefully these people will actually visit a market. Just out of range. But if we build a market here, we could put some more houses here and then possibly throw down some farms back in here. Or even another quarry. Although, let's be honest, I don't think we need it. Storage for produced goods is near capacity. See, this is one of the problems that we were sort of quote-unquote problems that we were running into. Actually, I think I will go ahead and get started on that market. Just build it as close over there as I can. It will act as a bit of finished goods storage, which could be nice, and it gives us a reason to expand, so might as well work on it. We're not... Okay. Oh, I get it. Usually it's an empty box. We're looking to wrap up this series and just get the achievement. In fact, I believe if we can have one person in every job for 5 years or something, which we now have one of every job at least, we could unlock another achievement. So, not opposed to that. We could possibly wrap that up as well on the way to the Mountain Men achievement, which of course has been the main goal since the beginning. Let's see. We could get another tailor going. How much leather do we have? We've got some leather. Oh man, we've got plenty of leather. Okay, so I think I will go ahead and put another tailor down just to increase the rate at which we use 2 of those goods. What do you have for me? Cherry seeds, alcohol, it's very near. Eggs, oh, chickens, right. That could be in our future as well. We have 1 iron tool. I will gladly trade it. We have 88. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the iron coats. And then make up the difference with 20 value. So we need over 1,000. 400. You know what? Why not just do it all here? Do the math later. 28 now. Well, okay. I'll keep the iron tool around. And 295. Now we shouldn't be overpaying. Great. Take my cherry seeds. And I know we just had a great job there, but let's go ahead and take the wood and start producing cherries, because we can make cherry ale. That sounds delicious. Oh, you can leave. Thank you. Cherry ale, that sounds very good. Let's take a look at the pathing tool. Just to make sure that people aren't... Okay, okay, yeah, no one's working... Okay. That's a stupid distance to walk. Okay, that is as well. So no one working at these farms actually lives right next to the farms. Okay. That's fine. Herder works there, that's great. Trader works up there. Okay, so more houses, not seeming like a bad idea. We're at 77, so it looks like we have dropped a little bit in population, is that? Yeah, you can see we dropped a little bit and we're back up a little. That's probably from these houses. Wow, we've already almost hit the food limit. Good lord. Let's, I guess, just build some more houses. That's unfortunate. Put them wherever we can. Just sort of over here near the town. Makes good sense to me. The market, rather. Let's see, where's roads? Roads. We could... Where's the edge? Right here? We could do something like that. I think we'll just do this. Just to give them a route in, and we'll have to remember not to try to expand too much further. Maybe one row of houses. It shouldn't be a problem. Then stone up around the marketplace just to increase some quickness. This I'm fine with dirt. I'd rather them walk here than around, but I don't think it needs to be stone at the moment. It's a nice lush forest. Food is definitely not our issue. Storage continues to be the issue. I know we need some more adults as well. If a pack of nomads came in, I can't say that I wouldn't let them in. Beef? Yeah, go ahead. You're fine. We're looking pretty stable as long, and you can see already we've got a few more children, so hopefully that was a result of the little bit of expansion we've done. It's a quite nice town. Quite happy with it. We still have everyone. Oh, we've got so many stonecutters. This seems totally unnecessary. Let's pull back on them and get a second vendor going. And a second tailor. Just see what that does. This stockpile is ridiculous. Look at all the iron. I close the professions tab. So, yeah, we've got plenty of people. We could actually, I mean, we've got no stone, but we have so much iron. Actually, are we still trying to make steel tools? We are. But I believe we might be out of coal. We have 40 coal, so what are we mining now? Iron. Let's go back to coal. Just to keep things working. And tools, I think we're at 50 limit. Yeah, that's fine. We are maxed on coats already. So sure, let's increase that to 150, I guess. Should take all the demand away. You know what? Let's make it 200. Oh, I was covering up something. Ale is going to take a while. I think it's going to take a year or two before we start actually getting cherries. In fact, I'd be curious to see if we actually got any chestnuts before we got rid of that as a use. It's too bad you can't make vodka. That'd be quite fun, I guess. Iron will be used in these houses. I mean, really that's the only thing we're using iron for, besides the tools, which obviously we're doing quite well on pretty much everything. We could go ahead and start zoning for farms. I feel like one back here behind the houses and then another one or two over here. Probably gonna fit, but you know, I'm very content to just let it run. We are out of cherries, I believe is what he is putting up. And that's fine, we don't expect them until we actually have trees over here. We actually don't even need another food source. Kicking it up to 15,000 stored food is just keeping us near our limit on produced goods, which is a little unfortunate. I mean, hopefully this marketplace, it's only 44%, so I feel like that message is a little bit in error. Let's see, where do we have produced goods? That's 100% full. Food is all produced. Leather, I guess, is produced because it can't go in a stockpile. And wool. So that, I feel like that's correct because we're wanting to use them. Are we already back at 50? And we have 200? We have 100. So our trader needs to pick up some of our surplus. And 200, that's 4,000 trading power, is that correct? 20 times, yeah, that's 4,000 trading power. That's quite a bit. Warm coats are definitely a good way to go as far as resources are concerned. Our health, I kind of wish that you could click on that and pull up a more detailed screen. Nothing. We don't need food. We could sell food. We are what, at our limit of sheep? Or, oh, food producing, so we can't really cull the herd. I see. You know, I could just pull back on some food producers. Use less gatherers. Use less hunters. Fisher, I'm fine with 4 fishers. I don't think that... Oh, we have a fire. Okay, so we get to actually see what this is like now. It's built a tragic distance from the well. And will it spread before they can take care of it? Devastation for one house. I mean, these are tragically close together. It could even spread to here and take out the fishing. But I'd like to see this well pay off. Just have to see. Also, there's a well in the marketplace. I'm really curious to see if that has any effect. That looks like a bucket of water. Are you really taking berries to your house? Can we... I believe we can still... Yeah, we can still speed up the time. Only go 5. We don't... even if everything's destroyed over here, we're pretty stable. I feel like we can definitely rebuild. But if the house is only going to take out one structure... Oh, there we go. There's another one. Come on now. They're clearly picking up water, and there's another one. This is tragic. Put out the fire, Rain. It's as close as you can build to a well. And we've had 4 homes destroyed. Oh, and there goes the fishing dock. Fantastic. And a 5th home. Could this be the end of the town? It's quite possible. I mean, they are working from the wells, but maybe it's still just too close together. Hate to see it end. The fishing dock. Okay. Rebuild. Everything is good. Let's just rebuild what we've lost. Good to see that the disaster is over. Quite unfortunate, and it happened in the winter. We've got 4 fisher... I guess I'll go ahead and add them to builders. So it looks like building too close together means fires cannot be suppressed quickly. But I don't think they're that much of a danger. I think that this is pretty much just fine. Not sure that I caught any death messages. So I think everything's fine, and they should be able to drink their sorrows away pretty soon. Food. I guess we did lose whatever was in the inventory over here. But again, I don't know that I need to be worried. We could put another storage barn over here. Or one over here. Nomads. See, now we really don't need them. Let's see how many there are. 10 nomads. And we are at 74 people. I'm going to deny this wave. Let them continue on their way. Whoops. Do we have to rebuild from scratch? It looks like we do. That's problematic after cutting back on stone like that. I think we can live with just 3 miners. And I'll temporarily add a few back to the stonecutter pool. We lost our fishermen, so that, I mean, well, losing the dock means that we lost our count of fishermen, rather. So, as far as the other achievement, which, let me go ahead and, I believe, build a town of over 200 people, so we are not in contention for that anyway. That's fine. The next town definitely will be. I do have some bad news about the next town. I've been kind of hurrying to finish this run in Kenilwood because I feel like Mountain Men is probably the most difficult achievement to get, and we've actually built every building here, and we've got farms and orchards, which is more than I ever really expected. And we're stable for 20 years, which is, I mean, it's been almost 40 years since we were banished. You almost can't tell anymore. We're just a society to ourselves. But I'm going to have a slight problem in that I won't be able to start another series for about 3 months because I am in the army. And I have to go to training for 10 weeks. 2 good things. When I do come back, I will have full internet speed again, which it has been a chore living without very good internet speed. But I should be quite set once I come back. And I haven't been too eager. I've known that training was coming, so I haven't been too eager to upgrade my internet speed, but once I move, I will be in a position to do that. And should get another series up and running. Banished, I like Banished a lot. I feel like you guys like it, but if you want to leave me a note in the comments as to what's playing, hey, it's 3 months later, so I can't tell you what's going to be out that you guys might want to see. So just leave me a comment if there is something that you want to see a playthrough on. I am really excited with Banished because it's such a great strategy game, and I love strategy games. Corn. We could take corn. We don't really need it for anything. Get rid of all coats. 7. That's such a weird number. We need 500. So we need 125. Is that? Yeah. We'll take the corn. Oh, you can go away. That'll just give us room to take more from our finished goods. And why not? We'll grow some corn. Realistically, I don't think it could grow in this kind of weather. But, you know. Oh, we still do need builders. It's been almost a year and these houses still haven't been rebuilt. It's all because I keep pulling people from the stone cutting when really that seems to be where we need people. So I'll do that. We are in autumn and half harvest. Have we produced any? We have not yet produced cherries. That's fine. 50% full already. Look at that leather that someone dropped. They may have died. A bit unfortunate. Let's see. Actually, we are dropping in population a little bit. We're just over 70. We do have less houses due to the obvious. I wonder if they can't multiply. It's getting to the point where I'm starting to feel a little bit dangerous about it. We definitely need okay, back to 5 for a second. I don't think we need as many miners, but we definitely need the stonecutters to get our houses rebuilt. You know what else? There is stone on the map. If no one's doing stuff, we are now planning on expanding over here. Let's go ahead and collect all this easy stuff. See, I see maybe one big farm here, one big farm here, and then some houses in here. Oh, we could actually just put houses wherever they fit and throw another big farm in there. I don't think we're hurting on food at all. 15,000 is a lot. A lot. 5,000 is the original limit. I mean, you can go back to episode 1 and check me on that. But I think that's correct. We're doing pretty ridiculously well. And we've hit our food limit again. One good thing about having a high food limit is that when you do build houses like this, you can afford to take the hit. Because once you build a house, they are going to claim, well, that's actually not that many resources. You should go to the market. They're going to claim a bunch of the resources for their own, which is going to show up as a hit. Really? You want to trade me coal? Get out of my face. That guy's going to be my best friend if these ever run out, but I'm actually quite surprised at the longevity of them. We still got 31% of our stone remaining. Looks like stone is also the only thing that we're really waiting on. Can we make corn alcohol? We cannot. Huh. Okay. That's fine. No laborer available to replace hunters, huh? And we're already down a little bit. That does seem to be a bit problematic. We're not really stretched thin. Wow. Okay, we're down to 70 people even. Oh, and this person's cold. It's tragic. Let's take a look at our graph, see if we can actually see what happened. Population was up near 90, and it's dropped down to 70. That's accurate. 100% clothed. Ooh, we're reaching 100% education. That's nice. Health is not really increased. Happiness is definitely decreased. No shock. There was a huge fire the last year. Yeah, okay. I'm definitely down to expand a little bit more, just to make sure that we crush the objective. Let's wait for these houses to be built. So cool being able to see that they actually have little tiny floor plans. Coal reaching parity with iron, but we're gonna use iron more than coal. In fact, that's 100 steel tools worth. So we'll tell our one miner to go ahead and flip back over. Good lord. We are in a bit of a rough way. We need some more people. 71. We just don't have enough workers. We can always pull out a food production since we're so high on our limit. I guess that's one positive of the situation that we're currently in. I have to wonder how much more efficient farming is than hunting and gathering. Because we were using quite a bit of our population to hunt and gather, but as soon as we add farms, chickens, that's going to add 2 things that I don't think we can support. Maybe next time. As soon as we got farming, we only have 7. Oh, we only have 7 farmers as well. Whatever. You know what? Don't work this field. Go ahead and harvest it, but don't work it. We only have 7 farmers, and we've rocketed up our food limit. So that's fairly positive. And we've reached all of our houses again, so it'll be interesting to see what the population does. You can already see that we've had a few babies, which is good. Very good. Let's see, what kind of space are we dealing with over here? This is all housing space. We can build 5 houses right here. So what I'm thinking is putting a storage barn right here, wherever it'll fit, just to increase our finished goods storage. We do have another storage barn right there. In fact, what goes in there? Fish. There's not a storage barn over here. In fact, there's no storage barn close to town, except for this one. Oh, we lost a woodcutter. It's unfortunate. I guess we don't need so many builders now. Are we still looking? We need another forester. I definitely don't want my forest to run out. Logs are not something that I care about too terribly much. As a resource, that is. I mean, I want them to stay living. Okay. We have started producing cherries. And we have some ale. We'll have to see how that affects happiness. Ale is also another trade good that we could very easily get into. In fact, I think the next farm should be another cherry farm. I still want to grow cabbage. Or something. We'll just have to see when we finally get more seeds. It looks like we have solved that. I think that market just took a while to kick in. Because now we're at 15,000 food. I don't think we've really... Yeah, we haven't really made a huge dent in anything, but we seem to be doing fairly well now. Go 3 and 3. Are they mining iron again? Yes. Okay. That's fine for now. I wonder what having a bunch of extra vendors does as well. I have a feeling that they pull goods from storage barns and then distribute it amongst markets, but it's so full I don't feel like I need a second vendor. And we're full on food. I mean, really, we are set to just continue for only a few more years, hopefully. We could build a max size pasture right here. Oh, there we go. Got the achievement. Awesome. Let's take a look at it just to make sure. Mountain Men. Harsh climate, small mountainous map. 50 people for 20 years. So, the 19th year was when we hit 50 people. Is that true? And we had one fire that threatened us. 25 years, so 50, probably somewhere over here, yeah. I don't, I don't remember what happened here. Let's put a mark right here, directly under the G in graphs. Wow, that was, we were steadily losing food, and then we jumped huge in population. I do definitely remember this point. It was only a couple episodes ago. But, feels pretty good to get that achievement. Perhaps we can continue on this map. I really like, aesthetically, this is a great downtown area. I'm quite pleased with it. I very much like the way this area turned out. Look at how rich this forest is. We're gathering in it. Nice stone houses. It's kind of a visual difference. I liked it when it was all wooden roofs. Roofs. But the stone houses, at least they're all in one area. It looks nice and warm, toasty. And then the two buildings that we started with. This area also has done quite well. You can see two extremely full stockpiles from this forester and then the hunter. I did make him walk, but that's fine. Town center, I'm still very pleased with. I actually like our tiny little graveyard. We could actually flip that over to chickens, maybe, if we continue to play. Or maybe we'd move chickens over here. Chickens are smelly and loud. Sheep, at least, hopefully aren't that bad. The quarry, we only use 70% of. We kept switching back and forth, but I think we're doing fine on mining. Very pleased that we started farming, and we did get some alcohol before the achievement popped, which is great. It's just fantastic. Everyone's all happy. These have quite the, this little farming nook. I think it fits nicely. Kind of cool. And then we've got another little gathering society over here, which, if this playthrough does continue, perhaps setting up another market or something over here to reach these last guys. So let's just, somewhere right here, maybe, and then add in more farming, and that would give us reason to create more mines. In fact, if, oh yeah, that's got to be enough space for a quarry, correct? Oh, indeed it is. In fact, I'd probably want to put something better right there, just because this is nice land in between two rivers. Quite a fun little town. We could put a quarry back here maybe if we needed it. That's got to be out of the, yeah, that range isn't all that bad, and I wouldn't really want to farm back there unless we could tunnel through. Quite a fun little town. Let's check out what this trader has, and then I guess we'll go ahead and call it. Food can go away. So we can survive on a small mountain map using harsh climate with a robust population for over 20 years. That's pretty much indefinite. We even had a disaster. Wiped out a city block. Very pleased. Thank you guys so much for coming along on this little journey with me. In about 3 months, I should be back, and I'll definitely check up on your comments to see what kind of video you want me to make. I do have plans to start maybe something in the large map, valleys, also on hard, but just to see what we could accomplish if space, and we probably will leave the climate on harsh just to make it fun, but we definitely want to see what kind of limits we can push. Maybe we could chase the 900 population achievement. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. Good achievement run. Thanks for sticking with me. See you guys next time.